This video is brought to you by Against the Flow of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is a book about Jake Fayard, a Marine veteran who is unhappy with the political machine running the state of Mississippi. He decides to fight the corruption from the inside. Jake will face more challenges than he ever has and will stand up for what he thinks is right. His notoriously hot temper will push him to the edge of murder, along with his friend and brother Kobe Barhanovich. Together, they will fight the system and give the power back to the citizens of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is now available on Amazon. A link to the book will be placed in the description below.
Okay, this is a video response to Bert's video, Truth Revealed About Ham Radio. I'm gonna quote an article that was posted Ham Radio Horizon, September 1978. A few years before I was born. Still a great article. I have this article on my wall here in the shack. I try to show every new ham this article. Some of the things on here he's covered, but I noticed in his comments that somebody called him a lid. I want to clarify it. Okay, the name of the article is So You Want to Be a Lid. Lid is a term used in amateur radio to denote a poor operator, one who is inept at the practice of the art. Okay. So, just because he is on YouTube saying something you don't like does not necessarily mean he's a lid. Okay. A monumental problem facing amateur radio today is the alarming amount of poor operators filling the airwaves. Let's talk about that for a second. I hear an awful lot of hams that are saying things that I heard on 11 meters. Pardon the train in the background. One of the things I hear a lot is the first or personal. I don't see why it would be personal. I mean, I could always look up in a call book or on QRZ or Buckmaster or what have you and find your first name. Let's see here. Another one I hear a lot on VHF, 2 meters, clear conditions, within very good range of the repeater. I hear this is Whiskey 6 Charlie Sugar Alpha, or this is Winchester 6 Confederate States of America. Now, I purposely chose my call. I know I live in Cleveland. I personally chose my call, which is a 6 call, because I wanted CSA. That's my heritage. I like it. Now, what we have here is some of these hams that will come up with something that's the FCC gave them. It means absolutely nothing to them personally. I chose a vanity. I wanted for mine personally, but I don't go on 2 meters and say this is Winchester 6 Charlie Winchester 6 Confederate States of America. Q signals. Yeah, I hear you, QSL. Well, I know you heard me. It's quite obvious you heard me. You responded. You didn't ask me to repeat my transmission, therefore you heard me. Q signals on phone, about the dumbest thing I've ever in my life. I'm guilty sometimes, I admit. You know, if you're taking down information on the phone, you can grab your phone like this here and say, QRV, give me your phone number. You know, it makes no sense. Why would you say it on radio? I'm QRV. No. I'm ready to copy the information you're going to give me, or ready to copy, or I'm ready. He's already covered the hi. I'm not going to get into that because I just think it's pointless. Let's see. CQDX. I like DX. I'm not as harsh on contesters as he is. In fact, this weekend is the CQDX phone contest on HF. I'm not going to submit a log, but I am going to work some of it. Get some new countries, whatever. Maybe I'll go ahead and give some fake 5.9 reports or something. I don't know. I know I'm going to get them. Break. Okay. I've heard it occasionally. The only logical use on ham radio for the term break is I'm giving information, I'm talking, I'm on a 2-meter repeater, okay, I'm about to time it out, break. Repeater drops. W6 CSA, and I'm going to continue giving you the information. Another thing, this is more geared toward 2-meter phone, of course, on a repeater. If you are on a 2-meter repeater, you don't have to tell me, go. I mean, if you're in a QSO and you hear my call, acknowledge, and then when it gets to my turn, I will go. But you don't have to tell somebody that you're talking to, over, or go, or what have you, because the repeater is going to give you a tone. Ba-doop, followed by a tone squelch, and then the repeater carrier is going to drop, and then you go. HF is a little bit different, but you know, there's rules and things for that. If you're going to sit there and have a traffic net, I am going to talk about that. Bert will tell you that they're bad. I will tell you that I've worked in the EOC, and I've worked in the Harrison County EOC during Hurricane Gustav. Had a lot of fun there, learned a lot, and that was in 2008, shortly after I got my license. Traffic nets for that type of emergency, or for a Katrina, or for an earthquake, where communications are out or have the capabilities to go out, they're needed. I check in Mississippi Section phone net on 3862 quite a bit. I'm probably going to check into it today, I don't know. Just for fun, just because I'm bored. I don't pass traffic. I've taken a radiogram. The radiogram said simply, would you please tell this call sign KF5 ABC, and that's a made-up call. Thank you or congratulations on getting into ham radio. Give Morse code a try. And then you would take the message and you'd call the guy up on the phone and say, hey, I got a radiogram for you, ARRL traffic message. To tell you, welcome to ham radio. Congratulations on getting your call. Give Morse code a try. Morse code's a great thing. I wish I learned it. I should. In fact, that's why I'm not getting my extra class license, is because I have not mastered at least 5 words a minute. If I can do 5, I can do 20 or whatever. Just my thoughts. Some things that just aggravate me. He didn't bring them up, so I'm bringing them up. Oh, one other thing. There's no S in 73. Look it up. It's there. 73 started from telegraph operators. It has no bearing on, it has no S in it. It started way back in the 1800s, and it was just a coined message. 73. Best regards. 7-3. Now they've added an S to it. 73's. Best regards. Zzz. Makes no sense. W6 CSA.